Hello boys and girls! Today we're going to do an activity called Grip and Move. This is a great fine motor activity, and it is also a really good thinking activity with the challenges that I'm going to show you today. So what you need is a muffin tin. Now I love to bake, so I have a really big muffin tin. If you don't have a muffin tin, you can just use maybe containers to transfer, little bowls, or maybe you can use larger bowls that you can transfer into. You can find a way to, divide your areas where you can grab and move. We'll see now how this is going to work so that you can see what kind of materials you can use if you don't have a muffin tin. You're going to need some tongs. This is the ones we have from school, but I'm also going to play with one. This is a really big one. My dad loves to cook. Tongs that you use for cooking. So I'm going to try it out with these two in case you don't have smaller ones. And then I have containers here with small toys. I have buttons, I have Legos, I have magnetic numbers, I have some crayons in another bowl, I also have little cubes in another one, and I have little fish in my last container. You can use as many toys as you want. You can use all sorts of different materials as long as it fits in the tongs so that you can transfer them. Now with this activity, you're going to try and grab your toys and your small materials into the muffin tin. Now you want to try to organize. So at first, if you wanted to make it a little easier first to get a gist, you can put one into each of the tins, the muffin tins, as you can see, so that your child knows where they should belong. Here, and my last one here. As you can see, it gives them a start to know where it goes. So it lets them think, okay, if I grab this one, I need to figure out where this one goes. It goes in here. If I grab a button, fish, block, and a crayon. These are a little tricky since they're really round. That's why I decided to add them too. Now you can continue going as much as you can to fill. If it fills up the whole muffin tin, maybe you can start another one. Now one of the challenges in the lesson plan activity is to not give a base of where they should go and allow them to figure out how to organize it themselves. So here's an empty one. It's all empty, and you want to try and organize it themselves. They have to try to figure out, try not to mix them, and put them in their own container, and from there, organize where they go. I'm gonna grab another one here. This one goes back here because it goes in this container. The crayons go in one container, just like that. Now I have an even bigger challenge. Instead of doing it by the shape or the toy or the material that you're using, you can follow colors. So it mixes and matches each of the toys into one container because you're focusing on color and not by the shape or the toy that you are using. This requires a little more thinking because sometimes you automatically think all the cubes go together, all the crayons go together. So now this requires just a little bit more of a challenge because they have to look at the color and figure out where it belongs. So I'm going to use this instead to figure out. I'm going to grab here. Maybe they can start with one color at a time if it's too much of a challenge, and then as it gets a little easier for them, you can have them mix it all up and then do it all together. So orange. I'm going to do a purple one here. I'm going to do red. And I'll do yellow. Bless you. As you can see, they're by their color. Now see, here's the thing. I have a purple crayon here, but I have a purple shape. Oh, this is attached because they're magnetic. I have a purple shape here. I'm going to put it in this bin. And it's also magnetic, so it's going to stick. I have an orange button here, and I have an orange shape here, so I'm going to put it in the orange. A blue cube can go with this blue button. What else? Oh, a yellow crayon can go with the yellow fish. See how that works? It's a little hard to put it up. Well, I hope you enjoy this activity. Thank you.